Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. As promised, I am back for a video for you guys today as we are halfway through the week, so a bit of midweek content for you all. But yeah, first of all, I know I said this so many times, but honestly, I appreciate every single one of you that support the channel. You know, since I come back, I've just felt overwhelmed, to be honest with you. I really have, because I never expected to have the support that I've received since I've come back, and it just means the world, to be honest with you. You don't realise how much it does mean to me, and gives me a boost, you know, for people to continue to come back to check out my content and support the channel, and you know, and engage in this little community that I've got. It just means the world to me. So honestly, big up to you all. I love you all, trust me, and it just, yeah, just wanted to kind of say that. But yeah, obviously today we are here for a video, as we are now on the search for a new manager after Darren Moore was sacked on Monday. Well, it was announced on Monday morning, so 48 hours on, I've had a bit of time to think about my top three, and I've been changing these top three, by the way. You know, anybody that's been on my videos or my live stream, should I say, know that I've been changing my top three the past few days. But I've got my top three, guys. I promise you, this is my concrete top three. After thinking about it, like I said, there's so many names that are always linked with jobs. You know, once you get rid of a manager, it's so difficult, and you know, to decide who you would go with. But like I said, I've had time to think about it, you know, kind of, yeah, just kind of really think about it. So yeah, like I said, I'd love to know what you think in the comments as well. Obviously, let me know your top three managers that you'd like to see come in, or just, you can just give one name if you like. If you want to just give your favorite, you know, the one that you want to come in as favorite. So yeah, let me know. So let's kick things off, and I'm gonna go 1 to 3. So my number one choice. Now this choice is a very ambitious choice. It's a choice that is not even on the bookies list, because it is very, very unlikely. It's a long shot, but I still want to include him, and let me tell you why. Because I think this would be, like I say, such a big statement of intent from the board, from the owner, if we were to get this guy in, and that guy is Steve Cooper. So yeah, he is my number one, and I'm going to explain, because listen, look, I know that obviously there's been talk about him maybe waiting for the Crystal Palace job, because obviously that, obviously Roy Hodgson kind of holding on to his job at the moment, I would say. And yeah, he's kind of waiting for another Premiership job to come up. But I go back to what I've said in previous streams and things. If you give a manager a proper vision, a goal, where you want to go, you know, if you pay the money, then why wouldn't it be an option? Why wouldn't it be actually something that could happen? Because we know money talks. We know that managers like, you know, the club to have a real vision, a goal of where they want to be. So it's a long shot, I know. And obviously Steve Cooper's connection with Nottingham Forest, you know, as we already know, it's kind of, yeah, it's not the, I would say it's quite a hostile kind of relationship between the two clubs, especially after the playoff final. Obviously Steve Cooper was the manager at that point, so that is a bit of a kind of, yeah, a bit of a is this going to fit right with us? But I just think, look, he saw what he did with Nottingham Forest. You know, he in the short space of time. I know obviously he's not going to do that with us this time in terms of where they were and where they got to, because obviously there was just, you know, down near the bottom when he took over at Nottingham Forest in the Championship, and they managed to get to the playoffs that same year and obviously get promoted. So it shows though that short impact, it didn't take him long to make a big impact, you know, and that's why I think he would be a perfect choice. I think he would. He's a very good manager. Can't argue that. He will bring a good brand of football to the club, and I'm sure, you know, results will make more and more fans come on board with him. Obviously, like I said, with the connection with Nottingham Forest, it's not the best. So, but if we put that to one side and think about the quality and calibre of manager he is, I think we have to put him in the mix, really. But yeah, so that's my ambitious choice, because there's kind of a few kind of, you know, there's kind of one ambitious choice, one experienced choice, and one that hasn't had experience at this level, but is obviously done well at previous clubs. So that's my three type of choices. Sorry. So yeah, Steve Cooper at number 1. My second choice is an obvious choice, and he's currently favourites. He's currently the bookies' favourite to take over, and that is Paul Heckingbottom. Now, he is another one he is a very good manager, in my opinion. I think that what he did with Sheffield United, obviously getting the promoted to the Premier League, just last year. He obviously got promoted to the Premier League last year with them. So it didn't quite work out in the Premier League, but he's got that pedigree, he's got that experience in this division, and he's got that track record of being successful at this level too. So I think it's a no-brainer. I think he will bring a good brand of football too. I think it might not be the most inspiring appointments, whereas maybe the Steve Cooper one's more inspiring, but Paul is local as well, so that's going to be a big thing as well. Like I say, I suppose it's not a big thing in this day and age, but I'm just saying he is a local already, so he doesn't maybe need that settling in period, which we can't have a settling in period, because, you know, in the Championship, as we know, it's just hectic, and we have to hit the ground running with the situation we're in as well. So, as we know, so look, I think Paul Heckingbottom does tick many boxes, as well as Steve Cooper does. So yeah, Paul Heckingbottom definitely my second choice, and like I said, I wouldn't be unhappy if he came through the door. So yeah, I think it would be a good appointment. My third choice is one that, like I said, it hasn't had experience at this level. It's fairly new to management, having only been in his first job for 6 months. But this is one outside the box, one left field, I would say, maybe, that I was talking about in previous streams. I think this guy is very good. Yes, he's only done it for 6 months, but he's shown what he's about in that short period of time. And, you know, I think he would be a good appointment. So my third choice is John Messinio from Portsmouth, of course, who, like I said, are flying at the top of League One at the moment. I think he has brought a really good brand of football to the club, very attack-minded. He's got plenty of goals. You know, they're organised as well at the back. So he's brought... It hasn't taken him long to settle down, has it, in management. I think that does actually bode well. I do think this is one that's... I think this is the biggest risk one, I would say, in terms of... No disrespect to John Messinio, because I think he is a good manager, you know, and he has got potential to be a very, very good manager as time goes on, as he gets more experience. But I just think he would be, because he hasn't had experience at this level. and he hasn't been in management long, so it is a massive risk. And can we really afford to take these massive risks at this stage of the season, the situation we're in? But I wanted to kind of say different kind of types of managers that we could go through for, because like I say, there's different avenues that we can go down here of what route we take to kind of what manager we're wanting. So yeah, that's my top three. Obviously, I think other names that have been in question, like I say, it's not to say that I don't like some of the other names that have been linked. Obviously, some of them are the more ones that are more kind of outside odds to get the job. But I just think these three in particular could really, really tick the boxes of, like I say, the short term, the short impact straight away, hit the ground running, get results, get the fans on board even more as time goes on, and yeah, so I just think those three are the best ones. So yeah, that's my concrete three. I'm not going to change, I promise you now. But yeah, thank you all for watching. This is kind of being a bit of a shorter video, but I just wanted to come on here, obviously confirm my top three manager choices, and yeah, that's it really. So let's see what happens, obviously, over the next few days. I'm sure there'll be more rumours coming in, and maybe different the odds may show on some managers, but like I said, at the moment, Paul Heckingbottom is massive favourite, 1 to 2 on. I'm no expert in odds and things, and and betting, but that to me is a big kind of inkling that it's a massive possibility that Paul Heckingbottom is probably going to be the most likeliest of choices, and he is the most obvious choice. And I would say that he's probably going to be the next manager. Not because, like I said, the betting very rarely get it wrong. Yes, it can change in certain situations, but I just think Paul Heckingbottom's appointment would make absolute sense. So yeah. But yeah, if you do like this video, make sure you do smash the likes, subscribe if you are new. Like I said, nearly at 400, guys. We've already progressed since the last last content I did, which was on Monday, wasn't it? Yeah, Monday. The live stream that I did on Monday. We're only 4 away from 400, which is just madness. So that's why I appreciate everybody that has helped me get to this point, and the support that I've received since I've come back to YouTube. Completely overwhelming. So honestly, it means a lot to me. So yeah, obviously busy week ahead of content still to come, guys. Honestly, we've got the watch along tomorrow night. I'm doing the watch along for Wolves v Manchester United tomorrow night. I'll be live from 7:15. I think the match is at 7:30. I could be wrong. It'll be around 7:15, 7:30, depending on the kickoff time, guys. So stay tuned for that. Friday, obviously, I'll be going live for the preview show ahead of our massive game this weekend against Sheffield Wednesday. And then on Saturday, potential content coming on Saturday too, with a fan cam maybe before the game, pre-match thoughts with a Sheffield Wednesday fan who I know who's a content creator. But yeah, he's coming to the game, so potentially that could happen. But yeah, stay tuned, plenty to come, and plenty more different ideas to come to make the channel even better, and keep progressing the channel as much as I can. So yeah, like I say, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of the day, And I'll see you on the next one, whether it be tomorrow or Friday for the preview. But yeah, thank you all so much. I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Take care. Goodbye.